When I think of Malibu, my mind goes to rum, a chunky silver watch that I wore during my teenage years, which was from a surf brand of the same name, and the beach region in California, of course. It's all very cool and coastal there, and a Malibu camper van feels like it would be right up my street. From the looks of it, my feelings were spot on. Whether you call it a small motorhome or a large camper van, well, that's up to you. But this Malibu 600 DPK retains the Fiat Ducato van shape and has some typical camper van qualities, such as the sliding leisure door on the side. The sleek, sporty design comes in at 3,500 kilograms permissible weight, but there is a 4,000 kilogram version available if you have a suitable license. A right-hand drive is also available for an extra £2,000, but this left-hand version was easy enough to drive here to the Torchlight Festival of Camping at Walesby Forest, and it would suit those who travel a bit more internationally, especially with the club's partner locations at Eurocamp and All Camps. At the back, two doors open to reveal a garage underneath the bed. The bed can be split in half and raised to make more space if you want to put larger items and bags inside the van while travelling, rather than adding a bike rack or a luggage box to the outside. The driving position is what you'd expect from a Ducato. It's raised enough for good vision, with wing mirrors well positioned either side so you can see comfortably, but they don't get in the way when looking both ways on roundabouts or T-junctions. The feel of the front cab still has some of that pre-conversion work van vibe, but you only look at the dash when you're driving, so that isn't a problem for me. It's easy to set up Apple Carplay on the radio, and the front seats are comfortable enough for long journeys and leisure time once swiveled. There is a small sofa seat which doubles up as two car seats, and a table with a swing-out extension so 4 people can sit around it. The aisle in the van gets a little narrow near the kitchen, but it angles and narrows slightly to avoid a bottleneck. On top is a 2 gas burner hob and a sink, which is a little small but has a useful cover that splits into 1/3 and 2/3 in case you need to keep the workspace and have access to water. Below that there are 3 great large storage drawers, and next to it is an 84-litre fridge that has a 6-litre freezer on top. Opposite is a fantastic washroom. The sliding door reveals a small corner sink with a good mirror. And it's a couple of useful shelves with bars across it to keep toothbrushes and shampoos in place. The shower is above the toilet, which sits on a wet floor with 2 drainage points. The genius design of the toilet, however, means it folds away to create so much more space for washing. Additionally, a shower screen slides across to protect the washroom door and any wood areas, and the water falls into well-designed water canals. At the back of the van is a full-width bed. There's a handy step up as it's quite high due to the garage access below. It's one of the most comfortable mattresses I've ever slept on, despite there being a split in the middle, and there's some wardrobe space below with cupboards above. These cupboards make it hard to sit up while reading in bed, but the good length of the bed means that anyone shorter than 6'3" won't bump their head on the van wall on either end. The van is a family of 4 option with a pop-top roof, but if it's just 2 people travelling, you can save nearly £4,500 if you want the standard version. The base model is around £60,000, but the full list of options, depending on your needs, means you could spend up to £85,000. That makes this Malibu suitable for anyone who plans to tour regularly, and it would look as at home on a club site as it would overseas, parked up at a beach, or even at a festival.